It's your boy Wootang Da Dawg.
In case y'all ain't know, it's your boy DJ J5 in the building.
And we are the Rude Gentlemen. It's our first podcast, man. It's our first time stepping out, venturing out, trying to see if we can do something new, different, and exciting for 2018.
Man, we are excited, bro. I know you kind of looked at me because I like pause, but I'm excited, man, because I think 2018 is going to have a lot in store for us. I know definitely for us, the Rude Gentlemen. Now, you probably asking yourself, what's the Rude Gentlemen? What are these guys talking about? Why are these guys even doing a podcast, man? We figured it's time to give y'all our point of view.
Most definitely. I feel like it's time for everybody to get the inside scoop, the inside feel of Wootang Da Dawg and J5. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know us. A lot of people know us in Pensacola. Ain't neither one of us from Pensacola, but a lot of people know us. A lot of people feel like they know us, but a lot of people really don't know us. They don't know our thoughts. They don't know how we really interact. They don't know how we work.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? So when you hear the Rude Gentleman, just understand that you're getting exactly what to say. You're getting a little bit of rude. You're getting a little bit of gentleman. But also know that when you hear the Rude Gentleman, just know that I'm the gentleman half of it. And J5 is the rude half.
That is a lie. And if anybody that knows myself or have been around us for any amount of time will 100% tell you that I'm the nicest person in the world.
That's not true. I'm telling you.
That's
we
true.
just said the
That's
people
true.
here know us. And we just said, I'm telling you, when they walk past, they be like, oh, yeah, Woo's such a gentleman. He's so nice. He's so polite. That's me. When y'all think of the Rude Gentleman, J5 is of rude and Wooten is gentleman. I'm the gentleman half of it, okay? All right, so before you get it twisted, just know I'm the gentleman half of it, okay? So y'all make sure that y'all don't forget that no matter what I say. Just think I'm having an off day, I'm having an off moment. Just know I'm the gentleman half of it.
Y'all know it's bad when somebody
Always.
got to preference it, right? Like he is preferencing y'all for the whole podcast that he's the nice one. Once you got to do that, you know you're not the nice one.
Nah, man, I feel like I'm the nicest person that I know.
That you know.
And I know a lot of people. I'm the nicest person that I know. It's like God and then me. That boy almost spit his drink on his mic. It's like God and me when it comes to niceness, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Man.
But nah, man, on a real, man, we just wanted to venture out, try something new, man, and really give some insight, give some input. You know, we're going to be talking about a little bit of everything. We're going to be talking about what's going on in the news. I'm going to try to keep up with some of this ratchet shit with love and hip-hop and all the extra shit. But we're going to be talking about what's going on. We're going to be talking about different hot topics, different real topics. We're going to be trying to really get some insight. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some special guests here and there. But for the most part, this shit should be entertaining. It should be fun. And it should be, more importantly, it should be 100% real.
Right. And like, we're educated, man. I'm going to go ahead and say that. But everything we say on this bitch is not going to be 100% fact check.
Nope.
So we're going to be shooting shit off the cuff. So please don't judge us on our numbers.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to make up about 5 statistics every show. Every show. I'm making about 5 stats. You know, they say 95% of statistics are made up on the spot. I just made that shit up.
Yep.
You feel me? But I'm just telling you straight up. I'm going to make up about 5 stats every show, but the shit going to sound good. It's going to sound believable.
But for the most part, you can go and look up some of or most of it, or we'll be in the area. Like if we say 87%, it's probably like 80, something like that. But nah, man, on the real though, Wu-Tang, what's up with you, man? What you most excited for 2018, man? What's up?
On the real dog for 2018,
what's up?
I'm really excited. I'm most excited, about these different ventures that we're venturing out into. For those of y'all who don't know, we have our own business called All Access Events. We put on parties. We do DJ services. We do some promotion and things like that. So we have our own business, and I'm definitely just excited to see what us venturing out to the podcast, just to see what the future holds and what the future brings. You know,
yeah, man.
I definitely feel like this set is fitting for our personality. You know, and I feel like that it can definitely be something that can catch on, that people will hopefully tune into and listen to if they don't kick us off podcast network first.
Nah, they shouldn't kick us off.
They don't kick us off?
Nah.
No matter what I say, they don't kick us off. Fuck the goddamn shit.
Oh, there it is. Okay, and that's the first. That's the first letter right there. Get these guys off the show. Get them off.
But I'm just looking forward to everything that's in store, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? I do truly believe that that everything that you go through, all the struggles, all the trials and tribulations, I believe that it builds character. And I
For
believe
real.
that it kind of builds you and molds you and shapes you into the man or into the individual or the woman that you're slowly but surely trying to become. So
Man,
I'm looking forward to all of it.
put like this, bro. We are the shit that we go through, man. We are the shit that we go through, or the stuff that that we are able to endure and to become better from. Like, the other day, man, I was talking to my wife, bro. Like, I just got married. Yesterday made 6 months, bro. And we was talking, and she was like, "Man,
Congratulations, bro.
appreciate you, Q. Appreciate it, man." And man, I tell you, man, I think marriage is something that we as young black men don't celebrate enough, dog. Like, on the real, I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, man, I really think they should have changed the commercials for marriage for young men. Because, when we growing up, it's not like that's something you strive to do. Like,
No,
that's not a goal.
All of the commercials are geared
Towards
the
women.
women.
Right?
Like, the goal of the woman is to get the ring. The goal, the actual wedding day, that's the woman's day. It's her dream. It's the dream that women dream about from little girls until they actually fulfill that desire. Like, it's all geared towards the women.
Bro, I had a nice discussion about that. Like,
it's no excitement for the men at all.
Right.
I didn't get to pick the colors. I got to put on this stupid ass tuxedo and be uncomfortable all day. Like, it's no excitement for the men, dog. Like, and I don't know if that's a societal thing. You know what I'm saying? I think the institution of marriage has brainwashed us and made us to believe, like, if I had one more person say happy wife, happy life, that's the bullshit. I'm telling you right now. You heard it here first.
Wait, you don't believe that?
Happy wife. Fuck no. Happy wife, happy life is the bullshit.
I don't know, bruh.
The shit's supposed to say happy spouse, happy house, goddamn. You feel me? Both people got to be happy, not just one. Kind of selfish ass shit is that?
Okay, no.
Happy wife. No.
I'm
happy
with you on
spouse,
that. I'm
brother.
with you on that. Okay. That's a good point. That's a good point,
You
my
feel
brother.
me? Yeah. We're making good points already on episode number 1.
Oh, shit. I haven't tried it yet, but
see how this shit
so
go.
we don't know how this theory finna test out.
I mean, I'll tell you first thing, it shit don't really work. It don't work, bro. I mean,
It really is just happy wife.
Really don't work. Really don't work. But I mean, you could always take my approach. I'd be like, oh, fuck it. I can't be happy. Ain't nobody happy. I kick CJ down, all that shit. If I can't be happy, ain't nobody happy, bro.
By the way, CJ is his son.
Oh yeah. Well, hold on. What shit? Well, I mean, since I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little insight on me. Wootang Da Dawg from Cleveland, Ohio. Went to FAMU, 2-time Rattler. One time, shout out to Tallahassee. Shout out to the FAMU Rattlers, the highest of 7 hills. If you ain't a Rattler, then you probably ain't. Don't be offended. But don't get upset. I thought this was my time. Okay, I thought this was my time. All right. Like I said, played football, played college ball, graduated, finished my master's, lived in New Orleans for a year. I hated living in New Orleans. What? Bro, I fucking hated living in New Orleans.
I love New Orleans.
You've never lived in New Orleans. It's a great place to visit.
I've lived. Now, it wasn't long, though. I was only there for like a summer, so I was like 5-6 months.
Yeah.
I know, it wasn't long.
New Orleans is a great place to visit, bro. But when it comes to living there, like every day, day in and day out.
What was it? What was the...
Bruh, I didn't like the fucking air. I didn't like the people. I didn't like the water. I didn't like nothing about it, dog. Like, for real.
You're
like,
just rude.
I literally stayed there for 1 year.
Hint. Rude ass. You ain't like the air.
The whole time I was there, I was nothing but a gentleman. I was a perfect gentleman.
Lies.
But the whole time I was there, like, it partially could have been my fault because I didn't really embrace the city. I didn't know anyone there. I didn't really get involved in the community like I did when I moved to Pensacola.
Gotcha.
So that could have been a big piece of it. But dog, I was determined to stay for 1 year so I can get to work with the Southern Poverty Law Center on my resume. And after that, I was trying to get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
Like literally 1 year and I was out of there.
Yeah. I
hated that shit. It was 2 times that I liked living in New Orleans. Essence Fest and fucking Mardi Gras. That was it. Other than that, I was like, yo, every weekend I was driving back to Tallahassee or I was going to Houston or going somewhere like.
That's a good 4-hour drive.
Yeah, 5 hours to Tallahassee.
Ooh,
5 hours to Tallahassee. But that's how much I hated it. Every weekend I was gone. Like I just didn't embrace the city, dog.
That's crazy, man.
But anyway, so yeah, lived in New Orleans, worked there for a year, moved to Pensacola, where I'm currently residing, working in the education field. I'm an assistant principal there. Got a 2-year-old son. He just turned 2. I had to tell you about that joker later. He is the full blown definition of a life haze. When you think of Life Hayes, think of CJ. Think of Wootang Da Dawg Jr. Okay, he is the definition of a Life Haze, man. I'm just trying to tell y'all.
Imagine the baby Woo around here.
And so if you got kids, then you understand where I'm at. He's 2. He just turned 2 in December. And if you don't got kids, and if you think about having some,
like myself,
rethink it. Okay, kids are a beautiful thing. No, they're beautiful, and I love them. I love them to death. Now
I'm with you.
I get the skin off my back. Damn the shirt, I get the skin off my back for them. But I'm just saying, if you ain't just take it into heavy consideration, okay? Because remember, I'm the gentleman, so I can't imagine a little baby,
the guy who hates air,
a little baby rude Haitian J5 Junior, J5J running around this thing. But I'm opinionated on some things. I could be argumentative, but at the end of the day, I love to laugh. I love to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you can expect from me. I got a lot of jokes, got a lot of shit to say. I can be insightful at times. But other than that, man, it's just shit. It's me. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been in a lot of places, met a lot of interesting people, got a lot of good insight. You know what I'm saying? But most importantly, everywhere that I've been, that I've laid my head, that I've stayed, I've been good at. I'm good to return to all those cities. You know what I'm saying? So that's just part of Wootang Da Dawg. And most importantly, or second most importantly, I'm the Bruz. I'm a Q. Shout out to the Q. Shout out to Upsilon Psi. Excuse me. Shout out to Upsilon Psi. Make sure I make that clear.
Okay,
the mighty melodic.
I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
All right, I'm out.
You good? All right.
I'm done.
All right. You done? Yeah, man. Well, in case y'all don't know, well, for some of you who do and for some who don't, it's your boy Johnny J5. And yes, I do say Johnny because a lot of people, they really act surprised when I say my name's Johnny. Like, legit, that's my name.
You gotta pronounce it like the Haitian Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. Yeah, man.
Johnny and Johnny.
Like Woo has kind of mentioned, I am a Haitian. I was born in Haiti, moved to the States when I was around 6 years old. Actually moved to New York, bro. Lived in New York for a good little minute. Yeah, bro. Lived in New York for a good little minute. But that cold hit me so hard, boy. I wasn't expecting that, boy.
You was up in New York, bruh.
Boy, I was freezing my ass off in New York. That's why I only last like 5 years.
Well, that's a different kind of cold too.
Ooh.
So wait, you went from Haiti to New York?
But let me tell you how I ain't know nothing. Let me tell you how bad it was. I remember this vividly. I got off the plane and had a t-shirt on. My uncle had to grab. This is in January. My uncle had to grab me and throw me like a jacket on, and bro, it was bad.
Bro, you were wildin'.
Bro, I didn't know.
You were 5.
There's no way you can explain to me.
You were 5?
Yeah.
Mommy was wildin'.
No, mommy ain't know. She ain't know. But first time being, you don't know.
Nobody knew?
How you know? How you supposed to know?
Nobody knew?
How you supposed to know?
Nobody told y'all.
They told us, but you don't know. How do you prepare for that, bro?
They probably need that. You need to meet them.
How do you prepare for that?
I don't know.
You can't prepare for that, dog. When you've never experienced cold? Never.
I can't even imagine that. I can't. I done lived in Florida since 2005, and when I go back to Cleveland now, I'm like a foreigner.
Bruh, and you talking about never, ever experienced that. Yeah, man.
This little freeze we just got here in Pensacola shook me up. Shook me all the way up.
But yeah, man, so I lived in New York, man, then moved down to Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lickerdale, hang out there with the Zoe Pounds, you already know, with the Stranahan. After that, Kenny P. Cola, man. Kenny P. Cola, got my undergrad degree, finishing up my master's right now. I work in higher education. I work for university, do the DJ thing. Also own a business with my boy Wootang over here, man. But, I'm just a interesting man. That's how I like to think of myself as someone who's well versatile in a number of different things.
Was UWF like your first choice?
Oddly enough, bruh, it was up there. Cause I had actually got accepted into FAM and got accepted into FIU. But I felt like I wanted to get as far away from my parents as possible at that particular time.
Yeah.
Which was Pensacola, which is still in the state, so I can still get my state tuition.
But it is literally the furthest point west.
Boy, we are 10 minutes away from Alabama. You already know that.
Literally.
The state line. So that just goes to show you, man, I just wanted to get away, man. And this was the perfect, chill, calm atmosphere I felt like for me to really be successful. If I'd have been at FAM, I'd have finished. Probably wouldn't have been the time I finished.
Nah, bro, you would have finished. You would have finished on time.
I would have finished. It'll be a little more interesting in the middle.
Yeah,
it'd have been a lot more
years in between starting and ending
would have been a lot more interesting.
It would have been a lot more fun.
But then again, man, I kind of say that to say this. I'm never the one to say I would go back and change something, or I would go back and alter something, because those things that happen and the way it happened are the reasons why we are the people we are today.
No, I agree.
It's the reason why we met the people that we have met in our lives. The reason why we're able to interact with the people we have in our lives the way we're able to. So you'll never hear me go back and say, man, if we could have did this, we could have did that. The same way I can say that might also result into I would have probably never met you, or I would have probably never met you. Feel what I'm saying? So I would have never met the people that I've met. So I take the good and the bad. I learn from it. I grow forward, and I continue to continue to get better. But let's talk about some shit, man. What's going on, man? What's going on in the news, man? What's going on in the ratchet world?
Well, I mean, this ain't gonna qualify for ratchetness, but the damn quarterback from the University of Washington committed suicide, bro. I talked to my brother this morning. He was telling me about that. Buddy started for Washington in a bowl game. Everybody thought he was doing straight. Shit seemed to be good, you know what I'm saying? And Buddy was found dead. He missed a little practice or a little walkthrough yesterday. So they went and did what is it called? Like a service check or courtesy check.
Yeah. Kind of go into his apartment.
A wellness check. And they went and knocked on the man's apartment, walked in there. Buddy was laid out dead. And, I watched a little police report. I watched a little the police reporting on the situation. They said he died from a self-inflicted gun wound.
Bro, mental illness is running rampant out here, man.
Yeah, and not just with white people. Not just white people. I almost feel like I almost feel like it's more prevalent with the African American and with black people, because the whole going to get some help or going to see a counselor, it comes with such a negative connotation that we ain't going to get no help. We ain't going to see no psychologist or no psychiatrist. We can just deal with it ourselves, and this is oftentimes the result. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I don't understand it. Like, all right, first of all, black people, we hate the doctors. We don't like people telling us what's wrong with us and what we need to do in order to fix it.
I'm guilty of that.
And I am too. It's not like it's it's foreign to me. That belief is foreign to me. But what I don't get is we clearly see that people are dying right now. Like what the health shocked me. Like, your boy done lost like 35 pounds, because I was like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me I'm the reason for my bad health? Oh, no, we're going to change that. You feel me? So if there's something going on mentally and you mean to tell me I can go get help, I can find a way to fix it. Now, it's hard because society has taught us that ain't what black men do. Yeah. We don't go find help.
That's real.
We don't cry.
Yeah, that's right. You don't
show emotion. You
feel
me?
You got to be strong. You got to be the strongest one always in everything. And everything's supposed to go on your back. And when something is going wrong, you're supposed to suck it up and keep it fucking moving.
Bro, and the moment you tell your boys, what happened?
You get your ass climbed.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? With the exception, like, if you have some mature friends or some friends who have dealt with it, you know what I'm saying? But normally, it's just blown off like a joke. It's blown, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking real, dog. I'm a real shit. I actually, a friend of, we have a mutual friend. I'm gonna leave him nameless.
Okay.
But we have a mutual friend who I keep in touch with on a regular, and I hadn't talked to this bro. He's a bro. I hadn't talked to him in a couple months. Mm-hmm. I was driving to work. I was like, damn, let me call dog, see how he been doing.
Yeah.
And I called him. We talked for like 30-minute drive while I was driving to work, and then I think like the next day or later on that night, dog called me back and was like, yo, like, I just want to let you know, when you called me, bro, like, I was full blown sitting in my room with the pistol in my hand, ready to commit suicide. He was like, and your phone call and your just general conversation and telling me, hey, dog, I just want to call and check up on you, see how you been, hadn't heard from you, know what I'm saying, bro, just let you know, you know what I'm saying? That you are still loved, you still cared about. Just because we don't communicate on the regular doesn't mean that the love is lost. He was like, just that general, that simple conversation, dog, like, kept him from committing suicide. That man called me and told me that, bro, and that shit, like, broke me down, bro. Like, tough, I was like, damn.
That's tough.
Because I couldn't imagine if I hadn't called him and he had went through with it. You know what that would have done to my psyche?
Yeah.
Like, damn, he was just on my mind and I didn't pick up the phone because I got too busy. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't pick up the phone because I just kind of blew it off. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, dog. That shit, bro, I tell people that story to this day. Like, yo, when somebody cross your mind, if somebody is heavy on your mind or somebody is on your heart, Pick up the phone, bro. You
Let
never
them
know
know
what that person going through.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what that person is experiencing, and a lot of times, because of what society pushes on us, and because of what society tells us that the man is supposed to be. People always talk about wearing the mask. Men wear masks all of the time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can't show any emotion.
Mm-hmm.
We can't show when we struggle. We can't show that we're down. We are expected to be that strong force, and because of the expectation, we put that much more pressure on ourselves not to drop the ball and not to let it go.
The real men
You know
do.
what I'm saying? Yeah,
the real men do. And I say real men because there's a lot of guys out there, I would say, that you would think should be a real man or act like a real man, but the young men, they're young boys. Let's be real. Like they don't hold to their responsibility. They don't really care how they move in this world. Whether it be, the women they're messing with, whether it be not to talk bad on anything like that.
Yeah, I was holding.
Yeah, you feel me? So
the who's sliding.
I'm not gonna say that, but what I'm saying is, you gotta also at the same point be able to understand your responsibilities as a man and what that means. You feel me? And it's bad enough that we have society telling us these things, and we have our friends telling us these things, and we have our relatives telling these things, but it's another when you are actually not even, taking it in for yourself, or actually like, okay, I need to own up to the things that I need to do in order for me to really be out here doing what I need to do.
Niggas who don't own up to their responsibility to step up to the plate and don't have no excuse, you just blatantly just being a irresponsible man, those niggas are cowards. Let's just call them what they are.
Cowards.
They're cowards. Men don't support men like that. You feel me?
I'm with you.
A man like me, a man like you, I don't support men like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't stand behind that. And I'm simply talking about men who just don't do what they supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to go further in detail, I'm talking about men and kids. You know what I'm saying? Men who got kids, not taking care of their kids, not stepping to the plate, not committing no time to their kids. That's a cowardly act. You know what I'm saying? And I don't support that, and I don't give a damn who it is. I tell you, the man to their face, bro, you got kids, you ain't taking care of your kids, you ain't taking care of your responsibility. You a coward. I can't respect that. I can't condone that. You know what I'm saying? And we not gonna make no excuses for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I had this conversation with women all of the time. Whenever you hear a woman, oh, if ain't nothing else, my baby gonna be good, my child gonna be good. I got my child. You know what I'm saying? And so it kind of fucks me up because on one hand I'm like, yo, I commend that. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
I applaud that because you stepping up to the plate and you not making no excuses.
Exactly,
Mom.
bro.
My mom was that way.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Stepping up to the plate 100%. And I applaud that. But then when on the flip side, I'm looking at the men like, damn, dog, like
it shouldn't even be like that.
We shouldn't give the women ammunition to bash us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas always talking about, oh no, they be man bashing and they hate men. Nah,
it comes from somewhere.
Every woman don't hate men, but y'all understand, like you said, that shit come from somewhere.
My nigga, like when you out here, literally, you got the new pair of J's on, and your kid over here got to go to school, but yet they don't got jeans, they don't got t-shirts. You feel me? Like they don't have the bare minimums, and you right here, you feel me? You got the freshest shit on. Like that doesn't make any sense to me, man. And it's like, I don't have any kids, bro, but I'm definitely, getting to that point to where, I'm starting to really, really think about it with my wife. And it's like, how can you, as a man who you ain't give birth, but you were a part, like that's your seed, that's your blood.
Yeah.
And you're not going to make sure that person is straight before you?
Bro,
that's selfish, bro.
2 years in with CJ, being a father requires selflessness.
Yeah.
Being a parent, mother or father, requires like true, genuine selflessness. Yeah. Because when CJ wake his little big head ass up in the middle of the night, talk about eat, talk about grilled cheese or I want mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying, bro? I got to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And
you don't give a damn. You got to go to work.
Marissa ass work nights. So when Marissa at work, it's just me and CJ.
Bruh, CJ don't give a damn.
Yeah, but that's some real selflessness. Like you truly see what it is to care more about something or someone else more than you care about yourself.
And
up until CJ, there was nothing that was that. Anything that I cared about a lot, it was because it had a direct
effect
impact
on you
or effect on me. You know what I'm saying?
Whew.
Now with CJ, I care about CJ more. I care about myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would sacrifice my sleep. I sacrifice my time, my money, all that, because I want to make sure CJ is good and in good space.
Yeah.
So if you if you are a selfish individual, make sure you don't have no kids right now. Just get the shit out the way that you want to get done. If you want to travel, all that shit you want to, because when you have a child,
that's a good point.
Your time is not your own.
That's a good point, man.
It ain't no coming and going like you want to. You got to compromise. You got to have a babysitter. You got to, hey, can you mind staying home while I go out? Like, bro, it's like you literally.
But that's one of the reasons why I not only applaud the single mothers who are doing it, but especially the ones who doing it young. Like the ones who like, look, this is a choice I made. This is what happened. I'm finna, get my hands dirty. I'm finna do what I need to do. F my 20s because they're gone.
Bruh,
I'm a parent now.
Like, but I feel like moms don't really get that choice. Like, dads have a choice. Like, niggas who are dads, like, you have a choice. If you don't want to go around, you can just not go around.
Yeah.
Like, you can pretty much not see that child and just kind of keep it moving.
Whew.
Moms don't really have a choice unless you just the slummiest of the slum head ass. You got to
which
be
there are.
the slum.
I mean, they're out there.
There are some.
Yeah.
But 97% of the women don't have a choice. I just made that stat up. That stat make up number 1 for the record.
That is true. That's true. It might be stat number 2. I think I heard a 95% one earlier. But that was a 97 one.
The majority of moms don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had this child.
Yeah.
I got to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, dog. Like, I wish men, black men in particular, I wish we all would answer to the calling. And for the record, man, shout out to all the real fathers out there. Shout out to all the real men out there standing up, doing their deal, just doing what they supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the real fathers, man. I know a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? And I know that the world will have us believe that black men don't take care of their fathers.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy into the shit you see on social media, you buy into the shit that you hear from people, it'll how you believe in black men don't take care of their children. Black men don't know how to be fathers.
And there's not any good black men out there. Yo, how you believe in that as well.
And that's bullshit. I know a ton of black men. I know a ton of black men that are good fathers to their children. I know a ton of black men that are good husbands. I know a ton of black men that are good fathers and husbands. You know what I'm saying?
It really comes down to where you're looking from. Because you ain't gonna find them. You feel me? Well, let me not say that.
Because listen,
let me not say that, brother.
I
had to catch myself on that one.
Coaching at the park. You know what I'm saying? Like Pensacola got this little rough areas. It's got its hood patches in the park that
everywhere does.
Yeah. But brother, I see more men down there with their kids. Now, and granted, it's surrounding sports, but I see more men down there with their kids, dropping them off, picking them up, and like I applaud that. It ain't cause they got to, because we just discussed that men get a choice.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't cause they got to. It's just young dudes trying to be men, trying to be good fathers, trying to do the right thing. I applaud it. I think we don't applaud that enough. Hey, make a note. We need to get us a fucking hand clap.
We do. Like a sample, something like that.
So when I say I applaud it, we can get it. Yeah.
Let you know that shit there is fake too, so we do not have an audience.
No. we don't, but I'm saying we need to get a drop. This the first one, so we gonna be constantly making adjustments, and I should go constantly get better.
And on the real, man, we appreciate y'all for fucking with us on this damn endeavor. But as we talk about men out here, man, we can't talk about men and not talk about the women.
Yeah, go ahead, Jeff. I talk about the women.
Why, first of all, why you just do that shit on me?
I mean, cause you brought it up. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. Go ahead, Jeff. I talk about the women. What you want to say about the women? For the record, I'm the gentleman. I love all my beautiful black queens.
You see this
straight
shit?
Up and down. Mama, I love you. I love all my
Mama, I
beautiful
love
black queens. Mama,
P.O.P.
We all we got.
Hold it down.
But go ahead.
Bro, all I want to say is, man, all I really want to say about the matter is, there's also some good women out there. There's plenty of good women out there, and there are also some great mothers out there, which you kind of mentioned. But at the same time, women need to also realize that there's no just like for women, there's no handbooks for being a dad. There's no handbook for being a mother. And when you see that dude actually trying, and when you see that dude actually doing,
respect that,
bruh, like literally he is just doing what he knows or what he has been taught by his maybe dad who wasn't there.
Dog,
You feel what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. Let me just. Can I please jump in?
Go ahead.
So I done told you before, like I didn't really grow up with my pops. Right?
Mm-hmm.
My mom got married when I was 13. My
Mhm.
stepdad tried to step in. I really didn't embrace that shit till I got older.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm saying? I was
13. You ain't trying to hear what the fuck that nigga got to
say.
say. Yeah.
Me and my brother both grew up. My brother grew up with my dad around less than me.
Oh, okay.
Me and my dad was in the same city, so
Gotcha.
I would see him. You know what I'm saying? He was full of lies and broken promises and all that shit. But I would see him here.
So you'll see that nigga around,
brother. Yeah, but that like. I just reconnected with him, dog. I just reached out to my dad and spoke to my dad. Not Christmas 2017, Christmas 2016.
Yeah.
Like I literally just reached out to him, dog. And before that, I had not talked to him in easily 5 or 6 years. Oof. And it was wearing on me. And remember, I was talking about that when somebody constantly on your heart.
On your heart, yeah. You got to reach out.
I had to force myself to reach out to the man, dog. You know what I'm saying? And me and him, we got a chance to talk. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he apologized and he proud of the man that I became. He told me that he was a kid trying to raise the kid and he didn't know what was going on. And I respect all that. And I'm sorry, I don't respect that. I understand that.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I understand a kid trying to raise a kid, and we were both kids together.
Yeah.
I didn't really know exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't my motherfucking fault.
Nah,
you know
it wasn't. Nah.
I didn't ask for that shit. And I'm gonna tell you the crazy part. The crazy part is he had his pops in his life. That nigga had his pops in his life, dog.
Damn.
And so that was the crazy shit. But now on the flip side, me and my brother Dries, we both grew up without our pops, like real heavy influence. Honestly.
Yeah.
And both me and my brother both got sons, and both 10 toes down.
Of course,
committed to whatever it got to be and everything it need to be. And that shit, like, and it's crazy because, you know, they say we often become those things we hate the most.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so knowing that and understanding that, I was so aware of it.
You were keen to it. You made sure that if there's anything in life that you accomplish,
I'm gonna be a good fucking father.
It's that. Yeah.
It's almost to the point. My mom be like, I go overboard though. Like, bro, I promise God, CJ probably get about 22 poppins a day. I probably give out like half of that. I probably give out half of one. So 21.5 come from Marissa.
And then the half of that one come from you.
Like, bro, it's like I can't even bring myself to be that guy right now because I'm so worried about kindling the relationship and holding on to the relationship and making sure that bond, I don't want to tarnish that. I don't want to. Yeah, but I don't want to fuck it up, and I know it's gonna go away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But like I'm like you said, I'm so aware of not having the relationship with my son that I had with my pops.
Yeah,
because the little relationship that we had was fucking tarnished.
See, now
you know what I'm saying?
And I think the what CJ will grow up to appreciate is the time that you're spending. Like at the end of the day, man, it really comes down to the time invested, right? So. You talk about not really being able to have that connection with your pops. So I'm the oldest of 6. You know, Zoes don't really believe in.
God damn, shit.
Zoes ain't about that life, man. You know, we don't really contraception? What is that? But But not on the real though, man. I'm the oldest of 6, man. And the thing with anyone who has a father or parents from the Caribbeans or who have immigrated over here, you know that there's a certain level in which they raise you, or as far as discipline. Like they're like, so you talk about not even you worry about like over disciplining or even like beating or even getting to a point to where you give a little licks to CJ.
Yeah.
Bruh, I remember growing up, licks came morning and night. From any direction, no matter what. But that's not what I valued most. I valued the fact that he was there.
Straight up.
That you feel me? That my mom was there, my dad was there, we was all together, and he stuck it through. And I'll tell you this, bro, like, we was always on the hustle, and my pops is a hustler, so he moved to the States when the day, I think the next day my mom got married. He was in Haiti for like maybe 2 to 3 months, and then he upped and moved to New York so he can get the bread.
Your mom and your pops got married?
Yeah, my mom and my pops got married, and
right.
then like after 2 or 3 months, he went and moved to New York so he can start the hustle and get us there.
Got you.
So for the first 5 years, on and off, he would be living in New York and coming back and forth to Haiti,
stacking his bread up so he can get the whole family. Bro,
yeah.
That's a lot of bread you got to stack up, bro. He wasn't just moving a wife and 1 kid. It was 6 of y'all.
No. At the time, it was 3. It was 3 of us at the time. So 3 of us were born in Haiti.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah. And then he got to New York, and we had another one. He was excited. So we had another one of my sisters. Then we got to Fort Lauderdale. He got excited again, and then we had like 2 more, 3 more.
Dog. Pops was getting it in.
Bro, I said, Pops, he had after the 4th one, I remember talking to him. He was like, "When you gonna stop?" He said, "When the Lord allows me." I said, "Boy, times have changed."
Hey, and if y'all ever meet J5 Pops, man, J5 Pops about 5'1", about 221, straight player. Walk around with a gold chain and everything on. Yeah.
Nah, he a little Haitian dude, man. Swagged out, fresh, man. But yeah, that's crazy, man. But I just want to say that, like, we gotta also remember that there's no rules and guidelines to this, man. So if you see that dude trying, ladies, please, that's kind of hang in there with him.
Embrace that.
Now, if he being a fuck nigga, which there are plenty of them out here, and you can tell, you know the signs of fuck niggas. The ones who be BSing you when it come down to taking care of their kids. The ones who got new shit on and can't even provide you with $2 for some bread. Those are fuck niggas.
Y'all on some other shit.
You know who them niggas is.
You niggas on some other shit.
You treat them accordingly.
For real. Please do.
You feel
Please
me?
do. And if you can't get him right, send him to J5. J5 will tighten him up.
Yeah, we ain't.
Not me, because I'm a gentleman. But you send him to J5, he hit him with some of that Baba Cool.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Come on now.
Baba Cool.
Come on now. You know voodoo's real.
Yeah. Hold on. Hey,
Yep.
I'm finna log out. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I'm finna log out, bro. I don't want to talk about that. No, don't you. My man said voodoo. I just turn pale in the face. What? Don't even do that to me.
Bro, that shit's real.
I believe it's real. Please don't.
That shit's real. Nah, we good, man. We good, man. We get nervous.
Hey, so I know that you're newly married, 6 months in.
Yeah, man.
I know that shit going good.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
real last question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Nah, for sure. What's up?
Too goddamn personal. What was the most important piece or aspect that your wife brought to the table that made you know that she was the one? Like what was the one thing?
Ooh,
what was the one component that she had that was an absolute must?
Oh man, bro. I think when it came down to it, bro, I was already in a point in my life where I wasn't like with the shits no more. You feel me?
Gotcha.
And I meant personally, like I was like, okay, Jay, like you can't be with the shits no more. You gotta either like.
And so by with the shits, you meant like you wasn't really fucking off no more. This is a long time ago, but I'm just saying you weren't fucking off no more. I got to keep going.
Yeah, bro. I had to tell myself, and I think that's important though. Like men these days, man, young men, we gotta realize that you're not ready to get married until you're ready to get married, right? And I had to get myself to that point. But I think looking at it, man, I think she not only brought the no BS attitude. You know that I ain't really up for the BS. Like I see right through that shit. Like
that's what it was. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's what it was.
Like you try some shit, she be like, nigga, you know I know the rules, I know the games, I know where they played at, I know the time they start, I know jumps. Like she knows. So you feel me? It was
so Dee was a stalker.
No. When I say that is, I couldn't be like, yeah, babe. You know, I'm finna go over here to McDonald's.
The regular ass shit that you probably got away with
shit.
All your other females, and by all your other ones, in case Dee listening, I mean the other one girlfriend he ever had in life. All the other shit you got away with the other females, the one.
Nah,
that shit wasn't flying.
Right,
and so
it was not flying.
A nigga like that accountability. And see
at all, my nigga.
Brother, like, I feel you. I'm with you. Go ahead. I'm with you.
That was not happening. And on top of that, and then I got to a point where it was like, it literally became as if I was hanging out with my best friend. But shit was like, it felt natural. shit felt like we had known each other forever.
Yeah.
The shit that we were talking about was like, my nigga, I was just talking about this shit. Like, it was on that type of level. And then I got to the point now where I'm like this in life now, though.
Ladies, I hope y'all listening. Ladies, I hope y'all listening.
You become best man's friend. You
For
become that
real.
man's best friend. Like, then he has no need to be hanging out with his boys at 11, 10 o'clock at night.
Sometimes, but not often.
That's why I say he has no need. There's no need for it. He can actually do it when he wants.
Gotcha.
You feel me? That's the difference. When if he's not, if you guys ain't best friends, then he needs to find that in somebody else. And it might not even be to where it's like a female relationship. He just needs that time. Like, I do believe men and women who are together need hobbies.
Yeah.
But I should also be able to want to do shit together with you, as in like a best friend would.
I mean, bro, you kind of hit it on the head though. You said we were talking. Anytime you can come home and feel like, yo, I can come home and shoot the shit and have a conversation.
Unwind, nigga.
And unwind with you. It's not a headache. I don't gotta pull teeth to have a motherfucking discussion. I can unwind with you. That's love.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, I hope y'all listen. My man J5 here dropping some motherfucking gems of wisdom in this bitch today, man. I hope y'all listen. Go carry on, J5. Carry on.
Yes, bro. As I was saying. But now for real, and then on top of that, I'm to the point where time to me, like I don't equate time invested as something that actually is concrete, right? So memories I think are concrete because I can, like, it's an experience that I had. But as it relates to a relationship, just because we've been together 5 years doesn't mean we have to be together for the next 25 years, right? So time invested can just be that. It was time invested. Or if we won't even go biblically, we can look at it as like that person was only meant to be in my life for those 5 years, right? So I take the good and the bad, no matter what it is. So it might have been a bad
reasons and seasons,
right? Yeah, okay, exactly. It might be a bad 5 years, but that person is now grooming me to become a better man for this next person that I'm gonna live with for the next 25 years.
And I guarantee within those 5 years, you learn some shit. You learn what you was willing to tolerate,
exactly.
What you're not willing to tolerate, what you're looking for, what you thought you wanted, but I don't really want that shit because that shit get on my nerves. Like, yeah, like you kind of. I like to be on time. Like, yeah, like I don't really lose. Either I win or I learn. But
that's it.
We ain't really losing.
You ain't losing out here.
You know what I'm saying? If we learn and we progressing and put some shit in place for next time, we ain't losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We learning. You know what I'm saying? But man, hey dog, so the conversation piece, being the friend, like being that motherfucker that the man look for. Like, you look forward to coming home, don't you?
Oh yeah. Bro, I get home at 5:15, 5:30, boy, I'm in there. Nice.
That nigga don't answer the phone after 5:07. No matter what the fuck. Like, this nigga don't answer the I'm telling you right now, you need to talk to 5. Don't call him after 5:07. That's him and booby time. He don't want nothing to do with it. Nah, hey, bro, I'm on booby time. What you need? I called him in 2-3 times. Yo, are you dying? Fuck, what? God damn. Like,
but nah, bro, I look at it like this, bro. I enjoy coming. Now, don't get me wrong, bro. It still work. Like, we still get on each other's nerves. Yeah, you feel me? That, like, that still happens. But for the most part, man, coming home is actually a good feeling. And so check me out, right? You able to literally talk about anything and everything. So I'm talking gospel, the Bible, religious, and then we talking about no limit, tip drill,
no limit, like
YG.
Like, make them say, no
limit. Like, you feel me? And it's that range that makes it so beautiful, dog. And I think once you can find somebody who's able to dibble and dabble into each one of those different ranges or different layers that you may have and able to meet you there 100, not 50-50,
yeah,
then you in there.
I will say this, man. If you got to have somebody that you can vibe with and that you can build with. I tell people all the time, like, sex only lasts for so long. The lust only gonna last for so long.
I know, ain't it? 20 years, that's it. And
eventually, you gonna get tired of looking at this fine motherfucker. You gotta have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be something else that come along with that. You know what I'm saying? And it gotta be important for you to find somebody that you want to build with, that you want to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I was talking to my homeboy. He say, man, one of the best pieces of advice I've given to people, and I told this to my homegirl who just got engaged. I was like, hey, no matter what happens, when you become a mama, when you get pregnant, when you've been a wife for 7 years, don't ever forget how to be a girlfriend, right? And so she was like, what the fuck? I ain't no girlfriend. I'm finna be a wife. No. I get it. But when you a girlfriend, y'all around here fucking 2-3 times a day. You around here taking lunch up to the goddamn job for multiple reasons. One, because you want to make sure the man eat, but two, you gotta make sure these hoes know that he got a man, he got a woman.
Yep.
Like, you know
shit like that can't stop, bro.
And so when you do get the ring, ladies, and when you do become a wife, that can't stop. You still got to be willing to have Mr. Nasty time. You still got to be that freak. Even when you become a mom, you still got to be that freak. You still got to have that little nasty side to you. Like, that shit be important. And although it does not sound important, women always talk about do the same thing that you did to
take me out on dates.
Take me on dates. Bring me flowers. Take me here. Take me roses. Be spontaneous. Men want the same thing. Suck my dick.
Nothing wrong with that.
Be nasty.
Nothing wrong with that.
Shit. Make me like bring a nigga lunch.
Can I have some dinner with him?
Yeah, like
shit like that.
Real. Like, so I
like that.
So when I told her, I was being for real. Like, don't forget to be a girlfriend, because I guarantee, as the marriage progresses and as life progresses with children and everything else, that shit's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do to keep
that fire burning.
Keep it kind of the same. Yeah, you
got to. Because what's gonna end up happening is the moment, like, it's marriage and what I'm learning is that it's work, bro. So you constantly, every day, it's as if you got you hit the reset button in a way, right? So you got to continue to put in work, continue to put in effort. And the moment where y'all start to lack and slack on that, and it happens naturally sometimes, whether it be through kids or whether it be through work, whether it be just through life and responsibilities. But the moment that shit happen is what I've been told and what I've kind of learned is when motherfucking shit start to creep in. You feel me? Is when motherfuckers start to, well, you know, I might.
When little windows start to open and motherfuckers start to step out.
You see a little crack. So, you know, that shit's tough as fuck, but you just got to continue to work at that shit, man. But ladies, do what you did to keep them. And fellas, do what you did to keep her.
It definitely got to be mutual. It got to be mutual.
It can't be one-sided, my nigga. It can't.
So that is an absolute must. Yo, but keeping the shit moving, man, that's enough on relationship advice for one day.
If you ever do need relationship advice, you can clearly tell we have a lot of knowledge and experience.
Yeah, I done fucked up a lot of relationships. So I can tell you a whole lot of shit of what not to do.
And I only charge by the hour, so I don't even charge that much. I only charge about like $40. I'm cheap. Right?
I'm not charging shit.
What? You giving it for free?
Yeah.
You giving this shit out here for free?
Why not? Because I am pro-black, and being pro-black means that I want to support.
Oh shit! Was Andrew Maxwell when you need him?
Nah, we gonna jump on that right now.
We'll give y'all a little idea of what that is a little later, but
you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm giving it away for free. But I done fucked up a lot of relationships, boy. I mean, fucked them up.
You was learning. That's all. You was learning.
Nah, I came from. I was just hoeing. I was young.
Let me ask you this. You feel like everybody needs that?
Hold on. So when I said I was hoeing, I didn't want that to open the door for you to ask me whole questions. I didn't want the door to open for whole questions.
No. I'm not going to ask you whole questions. Now we're going to take... But let me ask you this. Do you feel like it's important that everyone have that moment in life to where they just kind of see their wives, you know, kind of act the fool, have their whole moments, or have their...
Absolutely.
You do?
How could it not be like... So let me ask you a question. We were just talking about how you want somebody that you can vibe with and everything else.
Okay.
How could I possibly date someone who hasn't had experiences? How you even gonna know how to be freaky and do the nasty shit I like if you ain't never had no practice? Don't come around me trying to practice.
But you heard what you said? You said that's you like, so she can figure that out just through communication.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Everybody needs to go through that wild side. This is just my personal belief. But I feel like everybody needs to experience and have that wild side, outside shit. Just, it's experience, like, it's life. You need to have lived and have done that shit. You need to get it out your system.
I mean,
because I know some 50, 55, and 60-year-old women right now who out here hoeing.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of
married at 18.
There's also a lot of women who are like, I don't have that in my system.
They lied.
You think so?
Hell yeah, I think so. Listen, I think anybody who been living, everybody done been somebody hoe. Everybody done been somebody hoe, brother. I'm telling you, I know, and when I say no, I just know of. I don't like need to clear this shit up. I know a 55, 60-year-old women, brother, who out here hoeing, like who out here getting it in.
They living life.
And it's because they was married at a young age and they got divorced, and so now they didn't get opportunity to get that shit up out their system.
Okay. That's interesting, man, because I've always thought, like, yeah, it's important for you to have experiences, and I'm with you on experiences, so it's more like dating, but I don't know, man. I think not it's not built for everybody, man, because some people, they get in that, and they don't know how to get out that phase, number one.
Yeah.
So that phase that should have lasted maybe a year or two is now 20 years in.
Okay, I'm with you.
You feel me? So there's people like that, and then on top of that, there's a lot of people who do a lot of fucked up shit within that. So that there's rules. I'm not gonna say rules, but there's best practices in being a hoe.
So would you want to know about your wife's, if she had a hoe phase, or like would you ask her like, hey baby, did you ever have a hoe phase? Would you ask her that?
Yeah, I would ask her that.
I don't want to know. I wouldn't ask that shit. I don't want to know.
Bruh, I mean,
for one, I don't want to ask that shit because I don't want to know. For two, I don't want to open the door for you to ask me. I don't want to.
Are you protecting you?
I don't want to answer the shit. I don't want to fucking know.
Well, niggas don't want to know because niggas always like to compare.
Yeah,
niggas got egos.
Niggas prideful.
Yeah, niggas got egos. Niggas got pride. Niggas don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I'm gonna be able to tell. I don't want to know.
Don't let it be a nigga that you know,
bro. Listen.
Don't let it be a nigga that you know.
Ladies, listen to me. So I know everybody's talking about to just tell me the truth. I can handle it. Don't you tell that nigga the truth and you focus about that nigga know.
Don't you let that nigga know that's his best friend.
Don't you tell that nigga the
do
truth.
it.
I'm trying to tell y'all right now, man. Like, brother, no, I don't want to know. Like, I ain't asking that question. I'm not opening.
That's important though, bro. Because
why?
You know,
why is it important?
Do you ever want to be in the same room and not know?
Okay.
Thank you. That's important, okay. Bro. You gotta know.
So hold on. But now we kind of blurring two conversations. I don't want to know about my ladies. Like, I don't want to ask you, like, did you ever
I already know where it's going.
Did you ever have a hoe phase? You know what I'm saying? Or how wild were you in college? You know, I don't know that shit.
You don't. So basically, you want to know if she had the hoe face because, and I say she, but it can be guys as well because guys definitely have hoe faces.
But if we're hanging out with people and if it's a nigga coming around me that you used to fuck with, now that I do want to know. Like, oh, hey, just so you know, so there ain't no slick shit. You don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's no online shit. I used to fuck with him. I do know him. But we still hella cool. That was X amount of years ago.
And we still hella cool.
Ain't gonna be no goddamn cool.
Nah, they still cool, nigga. She told you. Now you know how to move.
No, but it's a big difference but from my lady telling me to say, I don't want no bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Because let's just be real. The same way women know women, niggas know niggas. And I can tell by the way a nigga walk up to you and the way he speak to you, or the way he, like, I can just tell from the comfort level
if he feel like he can get you again
of the type of relationship you all had in the past. So yeah, your best bet is to tell me that up front.
So what if you come up and just literally like backhand your woman and be like, you know how this shit used to be, baby.
Backhand like slap the shit.
Oh,
he gotta go. I gotta take that nigga out ASAP. I gotta take that nigga, brother. Listen, I gotta
hit him be comfortable, like
brother. Like, I don't condone hitting women at all because I'm the gentleman.
Lies.
But I don't condone hitting women at all. But then you go hit my woman.
Oh man,
nah, you got to go.
But nah, I see what you mean. There, I think you're right. That's a good point to make. You want to know if she had that phase or if he had that phase, but at the same time, you don't want to know. You don't want to have the list. You don't want to know the names on the list, but you do want to know the significant relationships that she's been in.
I want to know if it's in my face, if it's blatant in my face. It ain't no need for you to tell me about the nigga that you fuck with when you went to school
in France
and Virginia. It ain't no need for you to tell me about the nigga. Okay. You know what I'm saying? About the nigga that you fuck with down in Texas when you was in grad school. I don't care about him. I do want to know about the nigga who keep coming up to my job though. You know what I'm saying? Or I do want to know about the nigga that every time you go to Texas Roadhouse, he keep managing to be our server. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me about that nigga so I know not to tip him.
Now what? Now what if but man gave you great service,
bruh? Nah, he gave her great service. You know what I'm saying? Not this nigga.
Nah, what if what if when she was telling you, she's like, yeah, we used to fuck around. Yeah, we used to fuck around. Like, what if she do that? Like, she make that noise.
If she take a pause?
Yeah, she take a pause.
So I just want to go on record. I am not a part of the Slapper Hoe tribe. Okay? But if she did that
If
shit
she
like
took
that,
a pause,
I might submit an application.
Mm.
I might submit a, what the fuck was the
what
pause
was
for?
the for?
Just,
I want to know.
what the hell was the I want to know what the goddamn mean.
She was reminiscing.
Boy, it'd be a whole nother situation.
Boy.
It'd be a whole situation. Oh, I see where this shit going.
You probably won't sleep. Y'all won't sleep together that night. Nah.
For
And if
at
y'all
least-
do, you won't.
for at least a week. And if we do sleep together, you better know I'm trying to throw my goddamn back out, trying to delete all memories.
Make sure when she talk about you, it's a in that bit too.
But no, I don't want to know about the whole thing. I don't want to know about all the shit that you experienced, that you've been through.
You think it's important?
I think it's important everybody has it.
Yeah.
Like forever. I think that you need to get that.
You need to live. You need to live.
If you ever talk to people who got married early, dog, that's all the shit that they talk about. Yeah, I wish I didn't get married so early. I didn't get a chance to live yet. Like, you need to get that shit about your system. You know, like for real, that shit you need to get about the system. And then secondly, it's not fair to ask me. I want the fam, dog.
Yeah.
I went to school in Tallahassee.
Yeah.
And I'm just,
That's different.
pussy was a dime a dozen.
That's different.
Like,
That's different. That's
like,
a different
for real,
atmosphere,
like,
bro.
you
That's
know
a
what I'm
different
saying?
beast, bro.
Like, so
That's a different beast up there.
that's why I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm the best person to have this conversation with, because my perspective is going to be completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. But everyone's gonna have a completely different perspective.
But
There's plenty of hoes in Pensacola.
I don't want to know. Yeah. Oh God, we just talked about that.
So that right there, you know.
Yo,
on both sides, I'm not. Look, I'm an equal. I am equal when it comes to this shit.
Equal opportunity.
No, I'm gonna call it like it is. There's nigga hoes and there's female hoes. Like there's hoes everywhere. So let's not when we say hoes.
And it's also ex nigga hoes.
Yeah.
I fall in the category of the exes. Don't let me paint myself to be too innocent.
Well,
I fall in the category of the exes.
That's an interesting point that you make. Like, is it once a hoe, always a hoe?
It depends who you asking.
Ooh, why?
It depends who you asking.
But I'm saying, like, what you
I'm
mean?
saying, like, so are you asking me on record for the microphone?
No, not
okay.
you. No. Well, yeah, I'm talking in general. I'm talking about in general.
Nah, I don't think once a hoe, always a hoe. I honestly don't think that, because we just talked about women
having experience.
People having experience. People
Right,
kind of getting
right.
that out of the system. Not just women, men and women having experience getting out of their system. But I do think that the tendencies can kind of linger around, and
What you mean, like
they have to work a little bit harder to make sure that they're not backsliding.
So this is what I say, right? This is what I say. I say we are once we get to a certain point when if you paying your own bills and you taking care of your shit, then you grown, right?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. If you taking care of your responsibilities, then you grown. Whether you're 15 or you're 35, like once you taking care of your responsibilities, you're grown. And with that being said, me being grown, I have the right to do whatever the hell I please.
Agreed.
Right? So
without owing anyone an explanation.
Right?
100% agreed, bro.
So why is it, and I'm speaking generally and kind of societal wise now, why is it that when we look at a woman who used to have a lot of experiences,
That's what we're gonna call them. Used to have a lot of experiences.
We find it hard to turn that into a wife. But a guy could still be.
We don't. Pause. Watch
okay.
This. We don't. Remember earlier when I was talking about, I don't want to know about the shit you did when you was in college and holding say, I don't want to know about that shit.
Yeah, you might not.
We find it hard to turn that individual into a wife when it's right there in our face. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I am from Pensacola and I grew up in Pensacola and I've never left Pensacola, and the chick that I'm trying to date, I know she done slept with 9,200 people. You just slept with the whole goddamn east side of Pensacola, right? That's right in my face. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to accept that and move past that, because I have to face it and deal with it on a daily basis.
I mean, she is perfect. Aside from that pass.
I'm not saying I couldn't do it. I'm just saying it's hard. But, and bro, this also goes back to the male ego and to the pride. And for me, it goes back to, like, I know we used to laugh at dudes who used to wife hoes in college.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, he wiped her? Damn.
That's not a...
But, like, Buddy Buddy was mentally strong enough to deal with it and kind of face. Now you ain't throw it in full face.
No,
You know
of
what I'm
course
saying?
not.
But as you get older, people talk, motherfuckers talk. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of know what you get yourself into. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know what I mean? It's on the individual kind of basis. Like, I don't really have an answer for this. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, it's tough, and I think for me it comes down to, I don't know. I don't know if I'm strong enough, bro.
I get
I'm
prime.
just
I
be honest with you.
get prime example.
I don't know if I'm strong enough.
In college, it was this chick who was my homegirl. She was my friend, past tense.
Yeah,
But my friend, she let like 4 or 5 of my line brothers smash. We was cool. I wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
Then as time just went on, she like started to like me, and then wanted to be with me. You know what I'm saying?
Proximity. That's how it is.
Yeah. Like in close proximity, and
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. The friendship barriers kind of started to come down. We was hanging. I spent a lot of time together, and it wasn't really no dumb shit. But she started just to like me. You know what I'm saying? And then our other mutual homegirl, who's still my dog. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she like you. Why you want that? I said, yeah, I can't do that, baby. she didn't fuck half my line. I can't do that.
You had a good old 17 on your line.
I had a good 17 on my line, brother, and she was 50% in. 50% in. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't do it. Like, and you can call it. You can call me being a dumb male. You can call it my pride kicking in. You can call it me having too big of an ego. You can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Wasn't gonna happen, and there was no hesitation. I was like, that's not gonna happen. We cool though. Dap me up. We cool. Yep. Nigga love you.
Church hug.
Yeah, church hug.
Church hug.
Church hug. For real, but I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't. That's not something that I could face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you start worrying about what everybody's saying. Every time you walk past, niggas start giggling, and now you get a complex. You think a nigga laughing at you. In reality, they was just watching the video, but that shit, it fucks with your psyche.
It does.
You know what
It does. I don't know, man. I just wish one day we actually get to, as a society, we get to a point to where that's not a thing anymore, man. To where we literally can be like, all right, man, it is what it is. I like this person for this person.
I don't think it's a societal thing. I think
I think it is, bro.
I think it's an individual basis, because I know plenty of dudes that done wife hoes and knew that they was hoes and didn't care nothing about it. I know some bros who done white females that was fucking plenty of bros and they knew and they still wiped them because, hey, I love her, dog. I'm gonna kill that nigga and I'm gonna marry her because I love her. and then wifed her. Like, I think it's an individual kind of thing. And you always say it, Dave. Love is love.
That's true, man. You don't pick who you love, man. You don't pick who you love.
Unfortunately, I don't think I love motherfuckers that much to do that shit like that. I'm just telling you straight up, like,
man,
dog. Like, I don't think I love motherfuckers. And part of it is because I've done some wild ass, foul ass shit in my day.
You were living life, Kill.
You know what I'm saying? I was living life, but because I feel like I've kind of seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of know how this shit can kind of go. I can't slip back into that. Like,
nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, J5, tell the people about some of the wildest shit you ever did.
Yeah, like, it was one time I had to go get ice cream. We looked
at
me like as if I was really
never, man. Yeah, so shit, the wildest shit I ever did? Shit. I made strawberry milk with no milk. I had
No
water.
milk.
Shit, it was just strawberry and water. Wildest shit I ever did.
Nah, man. I mean, look, I'm one of those type of people, like, I believe that it's time. Actually, nah. I get what you're saying when you mean that it's individualized, but I also believe that the way people started thinking about that was because of society. Like, a lot of things that I think that we kind of do are not really based on what we actually want to do.
You think that it's a generational thing?
Oh yeah.
So you think back in the day they was wife and hoes with no pressure?
Nah, I don't know. Because back then they was getting married at literally like 13, 14 years old.
Man, that's a good ass point.
You feel me?
That's a good ass point.
And you got to think about it, like, this is like more so of an American thing. Like, you go to Africa, they got like 6 wives.
Yeah, they Africa.
You wanna go to Africa?
Nah, I can't afford
I
6
can't.
wives.
I don't think I could do
Nigga,
more
I
than
can't
one.
afford 6 wives.
Boy, more than one wife.
6 fucking headaches, what they need to call it.
Well, that's too much, man. That's one thing I do say that they should definitely advertise in the marriage handbook is that you get a lot of it can literally be a lot of shit you don't have to think about no more. Like when you was tricking out, it was literally you had to worry about this one over here, this one over here. When you gonna hit this one up? When you gonna spend time with this one?
But you didn't care enough to really give a fuck about how any of them felt though.
Exactly.
That was the beauty of it.
But on the same time, but you was still stressing though.
I wasn't stressing
Shit.
at all. Who was stressing?
Let you fuck up and get caught.
All right, maybe a little bit.
Thank you.
Maybe a little bit,
There
but
was
not
one
no-
or two. There was
brother,
one or
not no-
two at the bunch that you had to make
Yeah,
sure.
So granted, there were 1 or 2 that you like really like.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That you really like.
Thank you.
But you still shit. You ain't like them that much. You ain't like them enough to stop fucking off.
Well, I mean, because you was living life at the moment. You was in those. You was gaining
We
experiences.
We gonna call it enjoying college.
You were enjoying.
I was
college.
enjoying college. Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I just think about it like you got a son. What if we have a daughter? I mean, like I be thinking about shit like that, my nigga. And these niggas only getting more ruthless, and so these females out here.
So these new age niggas is like females though. These new age niggas wearing super skinny jeans, wearing leggings and shit, wearing Uggs.
That's a good point.
Niggas is like females. These niggas is more sensitive and emotional than the females. The females are more hardcore now.
Yeah.
The females is more cutthroat.
Yeah.
More gutter.
That's true.
Shit, what Hova said? My baby mama harder than a lot of you niggas. So for real, like for real.
That's a good point, man.
Like this. So yeah, I mean, dog, like at the end of the day, if I got a sister, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got 3 of them things or more now. I got 4, 5.
I got a sister, and I put on game, but some of that shit is a part of life. Like heartbreak is a part of life for men and for women. Shit, you was a high school, like the little chick. You find out she was tricking out of cheating.
Me up,
but
dog. Yeah, she fucked me up.
Some of that shit is growing pains, and so
I went on a 6-year tear.
Bro, people like to put that shit on karma. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's if you don't do right by women, and karma go come back.
Nah,
on
bro,
you.
I believe in karma though, bro.
Yeah,
I believe in the get back.
No, I believe in karma, but people like, oh, that shit gonna come back on your siblings. The dude go break your sister's heart.
I don't believe in that.
That's
yeah.
a part of growing pains. Like that shit gonna happen no matter what.
Yeah,
I could be a virgin, and if my sister start dating, a nigga go break my sister's heart and make her cry.
Yeah.
Like that ain't fucking karma. Shut the fuck up. That's just life.
Yeah.
It ain't a bitch who been dating through high school who can say that he ain't had his heart broke or he ain't had his feelings hurt.
That's true.
And if a nigga tell you he ain't had his feelings hurt, he lying.
He ain't never been in love.
Yeah, he ain't. Not even, no.
Oh,
in
high school, really
in high school, you wasn't really in love. You liked the motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you got your feelings hurt.
You liked a lot. That's what it was.
That's what I'm saying. You
like
but
you know that box, you'd be like, do you like or do you like me a lot? It's a like a lot.
Bro, I'm like that, bro. That's growing pains, man. Stop trying to put everything on karma. Yeah, stop trying to put everything on karma and stop trying to make karma always a fucking negative thing, man. There is good karma and there's bad karma. If you want to believe in karma, it's good and bad. But motherfuckers always want to put all the negative shit on karma. Oh, that's just karma right there coming back at you, bitch. What about when I found $100? Was that karma?
That was good karma. That was
everybody
good energy.
emphasized the negative karma.
Bro, everyone talks about the negative. Nobody talks about the positive. That's
negative ass fucks.
Let's look at it, bro. Negative is more. It's more details. It's more intrigued. It's looked at as being more of the thing to talk about is the negative. Nobody really care about positive shit nowadays.
I do,
for sure, but
the rude gentlemen care about the
of course. And we gonna
focus on more positive than negative.
We are. We
gonna focus on more positive shit than negative. And as a matter of fact, one of these episodes we gonna get a female in here. We gonna get a little guest female so we can get a female perspective.
For real.
When you come in, you can't have sensitive ears, and you know you gotta be open to the discussion. You gotta be open to the real discussion. For
real. And it is what it is, but we gonna give it to you real raw and correct, my nigga.
Yeah. But shit, I mean, bro. So I don't know. I think I think that the first podcast going pretty good, man.
I think so too, man. You know, I think we've been here for a good little minute, man. I think this is a good place to go ahead and kind of let y'all kind of simmer on some of these thoughts, man. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope we kept y'all entertained. We hope we were a good part of your day, and that you continue to look forward to more episodes coming down the line. Like Wootang said, man, we're gonna have guests in here. We're gonna be talking about anything and everything. This was us just kind of shooting the shit. We do this on the regular, people.
You can look for the podcast once a week. We're going to keep it consistent. Please, 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 we welcome all feedback, all constructive criticism. Like we said earlier, this is the first one. So we do welcome all feedback, all constructive criticism. If you talk too much shit, J5 might get offended. But we're definitely looking for the feedback. Tell us what you're looking to hear, what you're looking to talk about, man. And most importantly, make sure that y'all tune in. Make sure you're telling somebody about it. Because this shit gonna be big, man. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Like, this shit gonna be big, dog. We gonna get a good following, and this shit gonna be solid. So like we said, man, this episode 1 of The Rude Gentleman. It's your boy Wootang Da Dawg and J5.
Cheer.
We checking out. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Look in for next week, man. But once again, we out. Peace and blessings to you.
Love y'all. We out.